Hey guys, how's everybody doing? But anyway, we want to do another stream. I think we did this on Monday. Oh no, that was a Thursday, last Thursday. I want to continue that. So today we will stream a game where Kryas or aka Junwei shows us what he's made of. So anyway, I'm Govin. Just to introduce myself, I am the design director at Kung Fu Factory. And over to you, Junwei.
Hi, I'm Junwei, junior designer. This project was I think it was my second project. So yeah, it's really nice to work on CCU game like this. But yeah, anyways, excited to play with the community today.
So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go through the deck editor. Juno is going to build a deck, and then we're going to take that deck into a match.
So let's see. I've been playing a physical deck, but right now I want to spice it up to maybe a debuff deck. I think that's kind of a potential.
Yeah, I mean, I think even I went that direction once I saw Chemo's changes, because I think now a physical deck is so much more viable because of the whole like hybrid attack, right? Like I really wanted to see what I could do with an attack deck, but now I'm seeing all the everybody who's playing they try to. So I think the meta right now is a lot of like energy siphoning and energy like messing with my energy limits, and people are trying to stack up energy. So yeah, we need to counter that meta. Anyway, yeah. So a debuff deck. Let's go for it.
Hey, so got here hooded serpent. Whenever it attacks, it inflicts 10% poison on the targets that it attacks. And then right here, I'm gonna add the Merfolk Deep Singer. Whenever any creature that's below half health is attacked, inflict confused and mindless, and those are pretty strong buffs. Sorry, debuffs.
Oh, actually, hold on. There's one mistake. I think the names on our tags are wrong. I'm not in fact Rob.
Oh no.
You are not in fact Chemo. So
oh no.
We may got. Can we change that? Okay, cool. So no, we haven't morphed into those people. we are still. We're not one person making the game. We're still 4 people.
I did delete that. Oh.
So I mean, going back, I think you're not going to change the creature, but yeah, the serpent is an interesting one, right? Like I don't know, he's too squishy for me. I do like how his poison stacks. I want to see how you build this deck. Like, I gonna use something to protect him?
Yes. So I'm gonna use Blaze Brigand. There is a failsafe where if it falls below 26% HP, it gets a shield. And the fact that she is a healer, which will mean that I can draw quite a few heals to keep it alive-ish. I have the Cyclops. He is my main debuff damage dealer, but also with his defense, he has pretty high defense, which I'm gonna.
I really like the tuning on the Cyclops. Like, I love his passive, and so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stack up a bunch of debuffs, and he's gonna come and wreck house. But because his attack stats are not that high, you really need like at least 3 debuffs for it to do like meaningful damage. But yeah, I think okay. So full disclosure, I did pick up the Cyclops on OpenSea because even that's the angle I was thinking about it. Like basically a bunch of debuff characters with the Cyclops coming in and hitting. So that's what you're also trying to do, right? You're trying like the Cyclops is your spear once you get a bunch of debuffs on them.
Yeah. And to top it off, I'm gonna put in the Skitterheart Matriarch. That just went straight to anyways, I'll put this up for you guys. Decent attack, decent magic. The passive is the real hitter here. So
so the only thing I'll say about this, I'm curious to see how you build this, is everybody else has synergy, like, but Matriarch, like you don't have anybody casting Paralyze. straight away. So are you gonna like get cards to hit paralyze and then get the plague on them? Is that what you're thinking?
Oh, for sure. She has a lot of potential with paralyze. So already she has paralyze. Skirmisher has like 2 paralyzed cards. I'm gonna add those right now. And then let's see, Spellweaver and Skirmisher. That opens up a few possibilities. We got Void Armor and we got double Void Armor.
Oh man, okay, that's
this is
pretty
interesting.
good.
Yeah. This used to be a different card. I think it used to be a longer duration on Void Armor.
What does Void Armor do again? I forget. What is the?
It inflicts paralyze on.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what I like about your deck is a lot of it is if you attack me, something happens.
Correct.
Right. Interesting. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Void Armor and Rogue. Not too much direct synergy, but the fact that her passive triggers when she attacks, I'm going to add attack cards.
That's true. I see.
One more. I'm gonna add the area, or not area. Well, double Void Armor. That's already. You can see I have 4 cards that potentially do inflict paralyze. And then to top it off, I'm gonna add this one. This will help in other synergy, but a little more in a bit. Trigger.
So you're hoping for like the serpent and the matriarch to basically synergize on the plague stacking, right? Like that's what you're really trying to go for.
Correct. Poison, plague, and then Cyclops.
Plague. Right. Okay, I see. You want it separate so that the Cyclops does more damage. Never mind. Okay, I see.
Well, it's all gonna go together. So like, poison will stack, and then once paralyze kicks in, plague will also start kicking in, and then the Cyclops will just get a huge
finish it off. Right. Yeah,
and get a huge attack buff.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, and he's also a skirmisher, so like, yeah, time to put in. I think for him, I'm going to use attack cards because his passive also triggers on attack.
Yeah. In the decks I was building, I would use him, and I would use I forget the skeleton, because not the skeleton.
The zombie?
I think it's the skeleton, the one that gives you 20% buff on its neighbors. And
right.
And then there was another character who would give you a buff. Basically, I would try to create a super spear out of the Cyclops, but yeah, never mind. Okay, anyways, you're kind of doing something similar, except you're doing it on the debuff angle. Okay.
Right. Here we go, and then warrior cards. Let's see. I think I want to attack more with this guy, so I'm gonna put in Blitz, attack twice.
You're not doing any adrenaline cards?
I don't know, because adrenaline it works really well with drag attacks, but once I get any card, I can play it right away. So
yeah,
I'm considering. We'll see how this turns out, and if not, I can come back here and edit. Where is the? Oh, there we go. Taunt and the trigger attack. I want the taunt on my Cyclops because he's kind of tanky. And then here we have the Glades Brigand. Let's do heal 10% on trigger attack, heal 40% HP, red shield and trigger magic attack. This will help preserve my Skitterhide Matriarch a little bit more, or anyone else, maybe like the Serpent.
Right. Yep. Man,
and then auto
shaping out to be a pretty interesting deck. I can already see. Yeah, you know what? You finish your deck. I'm curious to see what your creature summon strategy is. Like, what are you bringing in first? What are you bringing in second? But anyway, keep going.
For sure. I'm kind of stuck between attack, magic, attack, but seems that yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with attack and evasion because my Cyclops is the tank and the on CS taunt. It will help
Yeah.
for survivability. Let me see. Maybe for this one, if I want to get more passives to trigger at once, I can put this in.
Oh, so I didn't even know that. So when you do a triple team attack, everybody's passive gets triggered?
Well, those the creatures, if they attack, if their passives trigger on attack, they would trigger too.
Oh, wow.
So I'm really banking on Serpent, the Matriarch, and the Cyclops.
Right.
Yeah. Now for this, I'm going to squeeze in Magic Attack, that inflicts freeze, Magic Attack ×2, and attack that inflicts burn. This kind of builds on debuffs again. So
Right.
let's see.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Let's try this one. Once that break resistance kicks in, I can do double magic attack. And oh, well, let me see. Maybe. Oh, is it not on? I guess it's on the different class. I thought break resistance existed here, but maybe not. All right. Illusionist. I really like this card, so I'm just gonna put this in. But paralyzed and mindless.
Yeah. Hey.
One more paralyzed option.
Yeah, okay. So that earlier question of who's going to paralyze is clearly answered. You got plenty of cards.
Anyone can paralyze.
Yeah, anyone can paralyze.
All right. Right here, I think I'm gonna add, since he has so many rogue slots, I'm going to put on as many poisons as I can. This siphon is pretty useful. I'm just gonna yeah, especially if I'm going for really a confirmed attack. I'm just gonna and if it's huge hit, it's gonna mess up the enemy a little bit. And if I get, it counters energy bleed too. Or no, does it? No, I think it doesn't. Never mind. Next is hybrid attack and magic attack and inflicts 15% poison. I thought it was 10% before. Maybe they buffed it up. Anyways, that's a lot of poison.
Yeah, if I mean, finally get into the age of stream sniping and stuff, people can see what you're going for. It's very poison heavy, very paralyze heavy. I can only kind of think of counters. But anyway, go on. This is.
I mean, they can try. No.
They should try. Yeah.
Yeah, I encourage you to try. Trigger attack that inflicts blind. Do I want this one or something else? This is my last card, so evasion but inflicts confuse. Evasion has been
with the new game change, the rule changes. I feel like every card matters now. Like earlier, I would only pay attention to basically 2 or 3 creatures and the cards they had because I knew I would auto attack a drag attack with them and keep getting cards. But now suddenly, all 30 cards really matter because
right.
Yeah.
Attack that inflicts blind. This is a bit costly. Let's try maybe an area cripple. That does mess up with attacks quite a bit. I wish I had the zombie available, but yeah, I can't exploit the cripple too well. Now since this is a debuff heavy deck, I'm just gonna call it Debilitator.
Well, I would never be able to spell that live, so I'm glad you're doing it.
All right, saving the deck. All right, let's see who's up.
All right. All right, so as you're looking for it, what's your starting strategy? How are you? What is yours? What are you going to begin with? What are you going to end with?
I think I'll bring out this.
Let's start the
Yeah,
matchmaking so that you have something to filibuster as you're waiting.
right.
Uh,
Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards deploying the Cyclops first, and
Cyclops
then
first. Okay.
since he's so tanky, right? Like if the opponent plays the single deploy strategy, I can at least fend off a little bit, and then the Glade Spriggan can help with the shield and the heals if needed.
I see. Man, I used to always wait on my Cyclops because I felt like I needed the stacks before I brought him in. But you're right, he's tanky enough to take those initial hits. All
Oh,
right.
it's Shadow Knight. Oh, this will be
Well,
fun.
this will be interesting. No bugs, no bugs.
Also, I forgot to mention the hero that I picked was Nobleman because he has a lot of debuffs.
I'm also going to attempt to explain some basic rules so anybody who's not ever seen the game kind of gets what's happening. So, I mean, the game's very simple. You have creatures, well, not too simple, but anyway, you got creatures on the left, and you bring them into battle. And then you have cards at the bottom, which you can play to make them do things. You also have the ability to what we call drag attack, so you can drag a creature and attack the opponent. But we'll see as so Junwei just brought out a creature, the opponent also just brought out a creature, and yeah.
Also, a fun fact. I mean, you don't want to do this too often because we have turn timers, but clicking on the creature will bring up the card loadouts that you have just in case you want to check something. So I don't have taunt. Wait, no, I do have taunt. All right. In that case, I'm going to bring out my serpent and probably her. All right, let's go.
Okay. So as you saw, basically the 5 creatures that Junwei built, he could drag each of them. Each of them have a cost to kind of summon them. What is Shadow Knight thinking?
I never know what he's thinking. Oh, nope. Oh wow, okay.
So
All
what
right.
you just saw that again for people watching for the first time is once you have creatures on the board, you can pick up a card from the bottom and attack with that creature. Or you can play it on any of your creatures. So what Junwei just played was a taunt and attack. So they attacked and they got taunt. Taunt is taunt like it behaves in other CCGs. Only this creature can be targeted.
Yeah, but one special thing we have with taunt is if you get hit, it'll become muster and it'll deactivate taunt for 1 turn. And the next turn it'll turn back into what do you call that? Taunt.
Yeah.
Oh, what? His passive. Oh, right, his passive.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the tank buster.
Yeah. So you just saw that the opponent, Shadow Knight here, he also brought out 2 of his creatures again, the same way. You dragged them onto the board.
All right. I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to deploy my last creature to get that confused and mindless in. And now it helps, especially when I lose my taunt, like that just happened. Since that's a kind of a roundabout way to get the damage spread out instead of like losing my creature entirely. Anyways, tapped and get poison in there to kill it as fast as possible because he is annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I think that his what's that guy called next to the on the
It-
right side, the Mervul folk? I forget the name. Next to the
Um,
mushroom.
the Sawhawk Translator.
Yeah, the Sawhawk translator. That's the one that's going to give you the most trouble now because
It does keep giving attack
yeah,
and
yeah,
adrenaline.
yeah. This is where you need the paralyze if you had it. But anyways, yeah.
Oh shoot. Now I'm forced to attack because I have Berserk. That's not good. Well, I do draw a card, so I'm going to drag attack because
You have to, yeah.
no, I'm
But you
going to.
don't have. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, it's just to. Oh shoot, I don't have enough energy. Well, no, I'm going to drag attack just to get rid of that. Passive, stop it from triggering. The fire spread.
Oh man, yeah, I think this is looking bad, Junwei. But
Yeah.
anyway, maybe not. We'll see. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he's got your Cyclops on the ropes. And he's got the cripple on it. Yeah, man, that deck is pretty solid. The Shadow Knight has.
Mm-hmm. Mm. I think I have a couple of fail safes that will work at least, but
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
oh right, yeah, he doesn't want to trigger that passive.
But because you're on fire, it should trigger automatically, right? As soon as you take the hit, you should trigger the shield, no?
I think it might. Actually, let me see. Whenever it gets below 26 HP, yeah, let's see what happens. I really do need to focus this guy down, so let's do that. Oh, that wasn't 25. All right then. No, I think I need to heal him. And then just to kind of get rid of that fire too.
Yeah.
I don't think. Oh, maybe that wasn't a good idea because he has. Well, it doesn't really matter. His attack is kind of low, anyways.
Yeah, it's everybody seems to be running the mushroom. Okay, I'm not the Spore cleric, and like I feel like you need paralyze immediately in your deck. Like the Naga, I think is right now the creature to get given how everybody's playing. Is creating their creatures.
Mm. Well, yeah, Naga is kind of a hit and miss because for me he's been dying too way too much.
I see. Yeah.
I should have put auto revive instead of. Well, I don't know.
Oof.
Yeah, it's looking pretty bad.
Yeah, there's not a lot you can do right now. But anyways, hope for the best.
Yeah.
How many draws is I see. Yeah, this is snowballing fast. It's always nice to see when players can kick your ass at your own game. It's always a point in like the development of a game where like, oh, okay, somebody else knows the game way better than we do. Already seeing that. I think we saw that in the last playtest too. It's just the legends of the tables. Whoever has that role, they know what they're doing. Oof.
That's way too many attacks. All right, I'm in a huge spot of trouble.
Only a desync can save you now.
Oh no. I hope not. I don't.
I mean, see
Oh,
the one advantage of these things is now we can figure out what the problem is. But anyway, yeah, let's see. Is there anything you can do? Maybe you can take out a couple of his creatures. But it was really the raider, huh? The raider and that the mushroom. Those are the two that
yeah.
really started the downfall.
Well, okay. All right. This will at least remove a lot of the debuffs.
Oh wait, what happened?
The hero. I used the hero card. Sorry. So it.
Oh no! I think our stream is.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Well, he has the great Blitzbricken too. There's no way.
Yeah, Chaos just DM me. He's like, he likes the Naga too. I like the Naga too. So hey, Chemo, maybe you can buff him a little. Just just a smidge, just a smidgeroo. But yeah, it seems like the Naga is the only way. Looking at what most of the community is running right now in the top decks, it's you have to take care of their passives, and the Naga does that. So you almost want to run like a taunt Naga deck, or wait, taunt a tank with a Naga kind of deck. But
Right.
yeah, I mean,
Well, yeah, that works when the. I mean, you gotta be careful with this guy, the Marwood Elhen.
but the taunt breaker,
Yeah,
it's true.
I call him the tank buster.
Yeah, the tank buster.
Oh, I should have. I forgot about this card.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think once he got the tank buster out, I think that's when you knew this was over. Like his deck was just, it's a good deck, man.
Yeah.
No, it's just final rights. Boom.
Well, that was over fast.
Oh, that was brutal. Anyways, I know these things, so I guess all bugs are fixed, right?
I think. Yeah. I don't know. I hope we don't run to it again. But yeah, until we fix it for real, sorry for the trouble.
Yeah, no, I mean, to everybody who's out there in the community, big props, guys. Like, we kind of overshot it a little bit when it came to what all you wanted to put in the build. It was not only gameplay changes, we actually upgraded our entire backend. But we took a call, and I think may not have been wise in hindsight, but you guys are real champions for seeing this through, getting us those logs. Eventually, I think the next playtest, if you can get all those bugs fixed, will be the real true test for if we like gameplay 2.0 or not. And I think the funny part is I'm not as close to the game as Chemo and Rob and Junwei are. My first reaction to gameplay 2.0 was very similar. Like, what, everything changed? I can't think about this the same way. What is this hybrid attack? I see a big number on the side and I'm not doing the damage. What's going on? Then I think it took about 2-3 weeks where I'm like, man, the amount of strategic options this opens up, where I actually can create viable physical decks, and now I kind of have to go hybrid all the time. I can also go magical. It's just so many options open up. I have liked it over time, but yeah, we'll see. We'll do this a couple more times, and we'll see what the community says. But know that I was in the same boat as many of you are. It was like, what is so many changes? I hate it.
Yeah. Let me just edit this deck really quick because
I have to kind of go. So
okay. But yeah, anyways, good game.
Cool. So I think we're gonna call it for today. We'll do a similar one on Thursday. It will be with with other folks, but we'll continue doing this maybe across playtests now, where we just play the game and get excited ourselves and talk about stuff. Anyways, that's it from me. Yeah, Chinmay, do you want to sign off as well?
Yeah. So I mean, we guys are already at the table, so we'll continue seeing you at the tables.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.